Hello and welcome to my humble abode. Today I will take you on a tour of my witchy room. This is truly a place of magic. This is where I perform all of my spells and rituals. It is where I practice divination, meditate, and it is the place that I most often come to connect with the spiritual realm. The first thing you will notice is that this room is literally full of magic, and I have a lot of witchy, magical things. I've collected these things over the years, and many of them are very special to me because they're things that I've personally crafted from my own hands, or they were given to me by nature or by someone that I love and care for deeply. The second thing you may notice is that this room has 4 doors. 4 is a very powerful number. The number 4 is about stability and balance, strength, success, and spiritual enlightenment. 4 represents order, conscientiousness, and determination. 4 is thought to be the number of perfection, and there are 4 elements from which all things come: earth, air, fire, and water. I really love signs. There is so much power in words. Words form everything that we know and believe about everything. I also love skulls. This is a representation of my dark side, which I acknowledge and embrace. All parts of me make me who I truly am. This is my genie lamp that I found in a thrift shop in Dallas, Texas. Reversal oil I made. The Apothecary bottles on the shelf I made myself from wine and other glass containers that I saved. It can take up to 1,000,000 years for a single glass bottle to biodegrade. Recycle, reuse, and redecorate. On the bottom part of this shelf is part of my apothecary. I save and make a lot of herbal blends. This one is for focus, mental clarity, and happiness. Most of the herbs here I foraged for myself. Even the eggshell I took time to save and grind up myself. Foraging for or growing your own herbs adds a powerful layer of energy to your spells. This is the shelf that holds the internet equipment that I discreetly try to disguise amongst the various herbs and oils. These containers hold herbs such as chamomile, juniper, and hibiscus. I made the decorated bottles on this shelf, including this one and the one below it. This is blue chiffon Rose of Sharon that I have growing in my backyard. This is an herbal blend I made that's protection against nightmares. I make a lot of oil and herbal blends for spells. Often I have some left over, so I save it. I have a book that I write everything down in so I won't forget it. I learned very quickly years ago that you think you're going to remember, but you won't. So if you don't write it down or record it, your powerful work will likely be lost. This is a resin coaster I made. I love working with resin. I've made a lot of magical witchy items with resin, but I'm still learning. Resin is definitely a science, and I have tons of respect and admiration for those who do it and do it well. This is one of the first witch balls that I ever made. I made it about 4 years ago, and it serves as a constant reminder to always believe in myself and the power I have within. Chicken feet. My lovely bone collection. Hollyberry. Calendula. Lavender. Crepe myrtle, a witch jar of power and protection, cinnamon, bur oak acorns, red roses, and hollyberry again. This bag contains witches' runes. This is my son's valedictorian medal from high school. It brings me balance and logic. On this shelf are various little herbs, herbal blends, sands, and glitter that I use in my spell work. Adam and Eve root, Texas lantana. This is Crown of Success oil that I made. I love it, it's so beautiful. This is a small spell jar my grandson made when he was no more than 3 years old. He's now 6. I love passing on my knowledge to those I love. I I love teaching them to be open-minded and tolerant and respectful of all people and their beliefs. This shelf is just chock full of essential oils, herbs, herbal blends. Right here, I just wanted to show off my witchy moon goddess rug. I love it. Here I have some really fabulous witchy decor. A Day of the Dead painting on canvas. I love the colors. A wishing charm I made. Some mushrooms I foraged and colored with beet juice and mica powder. This is a witch's ladder that I'm making from bone. This is going to be really awesome when I'm done. A plate my mom made for me. She's so talented. She painted it herself. This is a very whimsical wand I made of fallen hawthorn wrapped in greenbrier. I placed crystals, beads, and dried flowers on it. The point is a seashell. I strengthened and fortified it with clear glitter resin. It looks very delicate, but it's actually unbreakable. Bur oak acorns I found and painted. I turned one into a nest. I placed white tallow berries in it to look like eggs. These eggs represent those I wish to keep safe, and the nest is the charm that protects them. This is a fun sign I made. I love butterflies and moths. They represent rebirth and renewal. And being a Scorpio, this is an ever-constant theme in my life. Another fabulous thrift store find. I placed a witch hat on the lady. A friendship spell jar that I did with my granddaughter. I never miss an opportunity to teach them that they're very magical and that their magic comes from within. A small bowl of lucky acorns. This is a witch ball recently made by my grandson. His favorite color is blue. He painted the word love on it and said, "Here, Gigi, I made this for you." This charm is so full of love and purely innocent energy. It is one of my most treasured items. Some privet I collected. A healing salve I made. Various herbal blends, flowers, money rice, beet juice, another witch ball my grandson made, wishes, herbal blends, red sand, colored glasses, purple reindeer moss, ironweed I collected, grains of paradise, roses given to me by my son, white daisies, more roses, crepe myrtle, bur oak acorn I painted, white reindeer moss, flowers of all colors, shapes, and sizes, red clover, cherries, red carnation, lavender, herbal blends, mortar and pestle, a really old lemon, This is a sign that I made that says there is much beauty in darkness. I think this is so true. Everyone has a shadow, and this shadow is yours. It shifts and it changes in the light, but it's yours, and you should get to know it in order to truly know yourself. A resin disc I made to honor the goddess Hecate. A besom I made to clear negative energy. Here I have various pendulums that I use, dried flowers that I use often in my charms and spell work. Here is a protection ward that I made of honey locust thorns and an Osage orange. She is incredibly powerful, and I often give her offerings of incense and other magical items that I find in nature. This is my wand. my athame, an apple, which is the fruit of the witches, some resin pillars, my mortar, this corner is full of magic. These are some witch balls that my grandchildren made years ago. I simply adore them because they were made by their sweet, innocent little hands. And they're really beautiful. Here's another shelf that makes up part of my magical apothecary. Here I have rose petals from roses that I grew in Dallas, deadheads, Yule mix, roses someone gave me, black-eyed Susans, pine cones, an herbal blend I made, mushrooms I collected, a blend I made for psychic awareness, roses, more roses, a Texas wildfire mix, statues that I have that bring me positivity and power, ironweed, morning glory, crepe myrtle, white aster, foxglove, a dark mix, cranberries, berry mist, candles, ironweed, frankincense, fleabane, slender snake cotton, witch's salt, soft gold aster, hollyberry, hogwort, spiderwort, love herbal blend, Texas thistle, mullein, white crepe myrtle, and lemon bee balm. And a whole lot more that I didn't have time to name. A couple of signs I made, a beautiful clock, witches' bells. I love bells because they clear the air of negativity. They call your benevolent spirits, and they warn you that someone just opened the door. Here is one of my magical witches' cupboards. I painted a magical sigil of protection on it. The medicine bag was given to me by my father in 1996. It holds a very special place in my heart because it was crafted by my first late husband and the father of my children. It represents my Muskogee Creek heritage, and it contains hair from my grandmother, father, myself, my children, and my grandchildren. Infused oils, a silver bell, graveyard dirt, bowls my daughter gave me, a cauldron, tarot cards, a really old fossil, mushrooms I foraged for, and right there is my grandson's handprint. A really cool mirror I painted, a lucky horseshoe, a chicken foot I made, various potions and oils, and liquor to make tinctures, a witch's ball, foxglove morning glory that my mom grew in her garden, china berry wax dolls I made, a skull, a karma jar, and some Florida water. These are some of my crystals, the ones that will fit in jars, and they're every color, shape, and variety that you can think of. This is an Aztec god made of marble. This is a catgrass besom that I made. I leave it down there for my kitties to play with. A watermelon bowl that I made, and I put crepe myrtle in it. These are some grapevines and orange trumpet vines that I saved. They're great in binding spells. Here's a small part of my oracle and tarot card collection. Hidden Truth, Past Life, Moonology, Wisdom Oracle, Divine Dog, Essential Oils deck. And here's the place I sit and work magic. It's where I do spells and divination. I wanted to show you the room from my usual point of view. There is so much good, powerful energy radiating in this room, and I just hope that you all can feel it. Thank you so much for watching my video and for sharing a part of my life. I truly appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you so much.